Hello and welcome to another Couch Potato Queens live feed chat. I am your host, Josh, and I am here joined by Steven. Steven, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
We sure do, honey.
It's going to be fun. But firstly, how was Beyonce?
I mean, I got my queen crown on for a reason. That was easily the best live music experience I've ever had in my entire life. It was unbelievably incredible. It was everything I could have asked for and more. Nothing will ever top that. Nothing will top that. Beyonce, you did that for the girls and the gays. Thank you.
Love, love, love. Flip, flip, flip. We got a lot to talk about tonight, Eddie. It is good. We are ready to go. Like there's a flip happening, which we will discuss. First, though, I will tell you last Thursday night, me, Frank, and V had the night of our lives. Steven, thank you for holding down the fort. Uh, uh, I hope you know what that's from. I hope you know. Do you know what that's from, Whitney Houston?
Yup,
Thank you for
yup.
holding down the floor. You better lay low. Okay.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sophie. Yeah, we had some alternates on Thursday while y'all were at the party.
We
And
were doing a contest for who could be, fill in, if we're not here.
period.
Amen. They were great though. We had a blast. I met Queen Taylor. I met Azza. We had so much fun. It was a
No,
great.
all the Couch Potato Queen viewers got to meet Taylor and
We
Ozza
all
too.
did. Yeah, Azza, they were both on me. They got to say hi. It was fun. We might have a special guest coming up. We'll see.
Hi, Jess. We love you,
Hi, Jess. We love
Jess.
you. Hi,
Hi, Miranda.
Miranda. Hi, Joseph. Y'all, we have a lot to talk about. So, let's get into it. Firstly, we haven't really talked this week, so I just want to give a little shout out to that mess of an HOH competition. What the hell was that? Seriously.
I do want to say this though, Sophie. Yeah, Sunday episode didn't happen because you can thank golf for that.
Yeah. Thank you,
Like,
golf.
yeah,
Mama
golf.
loves you.
Like, uh, that wasn't able to. We never knew when that episode was coming on. It wasn't even gonna happen.
No.
But yeah, we need to talk about that episode because
All I just want to say, really, all that needs to be talked about is that mess of an HOH competition. Like, obviously, it's because this writer's strike. They can film the challenges anywhere. Where was that? The Desperate Housewives set that looked
well,
like Wisteria Lane.
I saw there was an overview shot like that was from like I guess like a helicopter or something that showed HOH or like the backyard, and then like they went off like in outside of the house onto the lot to film that. Um
Oh, I
Janelle
mean,
Janelle posted a photo that it shows like that it was like right there, but guess what? It makes sense. There's nothing else being filmed there thanks to the writer's strike. They
oh,
can
they're going to be filming all over that set stage now because all these writers are on strike. Okay,
I know
for
it's like the
real.
writer's strike gave them some budget, honey.
Come on, budget for 25. Let's go. Let's talk about though these feeds. There's a lot going on, y'all. I went into like 2 days ago. I was like, Riley's done. There's no chance. She's no way in hell. Like Jared wants her gone. Mimi wants her gone. Everybody wanted her gone. And then since then, slowly but surely, the wrath of Suri Fields is coming abroad, honey. Like she wants to flip this vote. It started yesterday. Yesterday, the whole thing started with Sari telling Riley, and I had this feeling she was gonna do it. I can read Sari because I know I'm like I'm the reality TV expert, so I know Sari Fields and what she's gonna do. And I had a feeling once those nominations were locked in post veto ceremony, I had a feeling Sari was gonna make a move. I had a feeling, and it started with her going to Riley and having this conversation with Riley yesterday on the hammock, where she goes and tells Riley, "Hey, I want you to talk to Izzy. I want you to stay." And from then, slowly but surely, Sari Fields has convinced the majority of her people to flip this vote. So right now, latest news, even Mimi and Jared are on board to flip this vote. I actually don't think that Jared's on board, but anyway, so but everyone smash the like. So what are your thoughts, Steven? What do you think is gonna
Well, I just have to say, uh, wait, where is Joseph? By Young Sheldon, do you mean Corey?
happen?
Oh, okay.
Not
I
that.
thought you were saying that. Oh, it was the Young Sheldon set. I thought you were calling
Oh,
Corey Young Sheldon and being like, "Oh, he set it up." I was like a little gagged for a second.
I thought it was like the set of Nightmare on Elm Street or something.
By the way, Sophie, yes, I did see the House of Villains thing. I'd been known that had been filmed, and thank God New York is coming back. I
I'm
love
excited
it.
for that one. It's gonna be fun. There's
Yeah,
like five or
and
six people on it that I'm like rooting
there's a
for.
lot of people, but guess what? Rachel Riley was supposed to be on there, and she's not. She couldn't do it.
Why?
I think because she had to film. It was because it was filming the same time that the Traders reunion was filming, and she had to do that.
Oh, oh, come on. Go on Bravo over everything. Come on. Let's talk though. Like, what's your thoughts on this flip? Do you think it's gonna happen? What are your thoughts right now on it? Because I have some opinions.
Okay, so I've seen so many different sides of like so many different opinions, especially on Twitter about, let's just say, I mean, there's a lot to talk about how it's happening, what's happening, but just one thing to like just point out is Sari. Like, there's the opinion that Sari is like, it's a bad move for them, like for all of them, and that, it's not necessarily strategic, but I'm sorry, this ain't Survivor. I don't necessarily need to see the best strategy. If everyone's doing the best strategy, sorry, but that's boring.
No, it's fun. It's fun if Sari does it. I disagree. I think Sari is giving us some fun feeds right now. I think Izzy going wackadoodle time is giving us fun feeds. Like the last 24 hours have been some of the best feeds that I've seen in years. It's going cuckoo doodle do. It's fun.
like, maybe it might not, like, we don't know, it might not be beneficial for them, like, to like, kind of fuck up their power structure, but at the same time, I'm not in that house. I don't care. I want good TV.
It's good TV right now. You got Mimi going cuckoo doodle doo in the storage room, aka Mimi's office. You have Jared telling Sari one thing and doing completely another because it's obvious that Jared does not want to flip the vote, but he has to go with it because it's his mom. You got Sari, manipulating Izzy. You have Izzy going cuckoo doodle doo. It's fun to watch. You have Heisem on a power trip, like a mega power trip. I'm enjoying
Oh,
it.
honey. You know what I'm thinking? You know what Heisem is feeling like to me?
What?
Ronnie BB11.
Yes. He's gone. What is with Heisem? Like, he literally had a good spot. He was in a good place when he won the competition. He started winning everything. And he's on this mega power trip. Like, you can't control what people do. Heisem, your duties are over. Thank you for your time. Your duties are over. You locked in those noms. You made the nominations. You locked him in, and you are done. You do not sit there and play God. I'm sorry, no. If he
No, but
did that to me, where he threatened basically everyone that they need to get rid of Riley, I would tell him to go F himself.
like, I don't really understand what his thing with Riley is. Like, yes, she was the first HOH, but I mean, let's be real. She didn't make nominations.
No.
She
Had to
basically
pick two
had
people to save.
basically her HOH was, she basically, the way I see it, she won a veto that she had to use, and it had to be used on two people. That's what it was.
Agreed.
She vetoed them. She did not do HOH duties.
Yeah.
And what's another thing, like, Heisem reminded me enough of like Michael from last year pre-winning competitions just from the way he spoke.
He's not like Michael, though, because he's not playing under the radar. Michael strategically played under the radar and physically played winning comps. But Heisem is playing over the top, all angles, and it's going to come back to hurt him. I'd say next week, if he does not win veto next week, he's done. He's getting backdoored.
So I want to point this out because Heisem won 3 out of 4 comps played this season. One of the comps he didn't win because he came in second. Well, not only that, like the first competition was not who can win. The first competition was, I guess Riley's HOH. Yeah, okay. But according to Taryn, this Heisem set a record of winning the most amount of comps possible, like within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like why are you doing that?
He's won like every comp so far.
Besides
insanity.
Yeah, I mean, like besides Riley's HOH, which isn't a legit HOH for one, he's won each one of them.
Yeah. I don't think Heisem's playing the best game right now. I think he's playing way too over the top. I would be shocked if he makes it to jury. What do you mean about Bowie as relevant as the BB1 chickens? Do you even know that they had chickens in the Big Brother One house? My point. I didn't realize she's playing this game.
No, Bowie is way less relevant because if it weren't for the chickens, we wouldn't get Chicken George.
Okay, I wanted to find something that wasn't relevant. I don't think the chickens from BB1 are that relevant.
They were relevant. They were relevant enough to give Chicken George his name, whereas Bowie, I got nothing. Like
who is Bowie? First of all, let's talk about Bowie for a second. Does anyone notice how Bowie is like the blue balls of the game? Every time they're trying to strategize, Sari and Izzy, Bowie just walks in like, "Hey guys." It's so annoying. And I'm like, Bowie does it again. Bowie blue balls them again. Blowy.
Blowy.
Oh my God, that's her name. We're calling her Blowy. Blowy cock blocks them again and walks in on their conversation, and then the whole conversation's ruined. It has happened. I've counted 5 times today that Bowie has walked in on them strategizing and they have to end the conversation. 5 times.
Wait, hold on.
Blowy is the cock block of the game.
So the feeds were down for 19 hours. Producers were covering their asses with Matt. The veto comp was a sound competition. The house was pissed. I was thinking it was something like that.
Are you serious? It was a sound competition?
Well, there's been talk about how it, like, I guess Matt kind of like popped off a little bit about how like it wasn't like quite fair. But I was also thinking about like in the HOH comp, hopefully there was like a teleprompter or something because they're all just like looking out.
So they're not accommodating him for having a disability. They need to accommodate him.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they thought very much this. I was about to ask the chat who was more relevant, Indy or Bowie? Because it's like
I think Indy. They need to stop having like the international.
There's no need for it. There's no need for it.
There's no need for it. They can go on the Big Brother. Blowy can go on Big Brother in Australia, where they don't. Well, they do vote people out now, so it's a little different. But like, they throw them on, and they don't know what the game is. They think it's like the version from their country.
I'm sorry. Yes. But Sophie, I gotta disagree with you. Victoria is a queen. We stand Victoria in a comedic way. In a comedic way.
She's a mess, but she did get 3rd place. Okay?
She was at least present.
Blowy, I don't know if Bowie's ever gonna be relevant in this game.
Blowy was your nickname in high school? Girl, same.
Also, like, Red is the same. Like, I don't find either of them to be relevant. They're just there. But they're the targets next week, apparently. So, apparently not. Producers were wanting Heisem to save one of the noms. No, how can you reason with Heisem? Heisem is stubborn as fuck, okay? Like, come on.
I mean, and
Yeah.
like I hate. I mean, it's just it. I don't like a week where the HOH also wins veto. Like I kind of love the one thing I do love about BB Can is the HOH does not play in the veto competition. That's
Yeah.
why vetoes get used so much in BB Can.
Very true.
Like I
Very
get you want to
true.
keep the nominations the same, but like
Okay, can we talk about Cameron for a second? Because have people forgotten how awful he is too? Cameron's awful. Does people not remember his comment about Kirsten and the chicken?
and amongst other things about like
He said he wanted to
the
like
Riley
smack
stuff.
Riley. Like,
Yeah, he
this
went.
guy is not a good guy. Why do people want him to stay? Like, there's a whole chat. Like, I do shout out to, is it G is her name? Shout out to her. I love her. Like, she's so fun. I go on her
Spaces.
spaces. I'm sorry,
You need to
okay?
get that tattooed.
I go on her spaces all the time and I comment. I love her. Like all of everyone that's on her space. They're all so much fun. But like they're all like complaining about this flip. I'm like, do you guys not realize like Cameron's a douche? Cameron is awful. So like whatever.
Oh.
Okay. First of all, I don't buy that for a second. Spoiler Girl is only saying that because now there's this push to keep Riley. Whatever, Spoiler
Yeah,
Girl.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't believe. I only believe Spoiler Girl when it comes to anything that Spoiler Girl has said about more so competitions, upcoming competitions. That's the only thing I've seen. But yeah, this part.
Yes, Cameron Clean Shaven is a serial killer.
It's terrifying. And
I don't know what questions we'd ask Cameron, honestly.
No, and Cameron has even said he saw a photo of his dad when he was like younger and he had that kind of hair. And Cameron has like auditioned for Big Brother multiple times, which I'm like, really? And then he thought that it would be easier for him to get casted if he had hair like that. And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, hello, look at the archetype they love to cast. They love them some curlies. But
awesome.
But he looked terrifying. Like just as how Izzy said, he looked like a serial killer.
He did. I have a question just for tech reasons. Am I freezing right now?
It doesn't look like that to me.
Okay, because you are delayed a little bit.
Me?
Yes. You.
Chat.
Okay, wait. We're good. You're good. You're good now. You're good now. You were frozen earlier, but we're good. I can see you.
Yes, we did get some cool backgrounds. We're in the diary room.
Yes.
These were sent to us by CBS themselves.
Oh, it was. But that's all we're gonna say for now.
Oh yeah. Okay. This right here is the reason Cirie should want to get his ass out immediately. Like you're saying,
Cirie helps her game to get him out. It helps her game. So get him out. She knows that though. That's why, Steven, I had a feeling that once those nominees were locked in, Cirie was going to get to battle because she knows he called her out for the traitors. He did it, you know.
Okay, we're both good right now. Our quality's good.
Perfect.
Thanks, Jess. Love you.
Thanks, Jess. You the best.
Yes.
But like, here's the thing. I knew she was going to get to work right when those nominees locked. I had a feeling. And then 5 minutes later is when she starts talking to Riley. So I'm here for it. I think Riley has potential in this game.
Well, I also think Cirie knows if there's any, like, she has a much better chance of being able to manipulate Riley way more than Cameron.
Yeah.
Like, she ain't gonna be able to do. She's not gonna be able to do much.
She's not gonna be able to manipulate Cameron at all. There's no way.
Like at all.
No, and I think that's what she wants. Is she wants to keep people in the game that she can manipulate. That's how she played traitors. If she kept people in the game that she can manipulate.
What
do we got? We have some tweets.
That is Cameron without curly hair or facial hair.
It's scary.
Like,
he's a scary man.
That man would never be casted for Big Brother. Ever. Ever. Ever.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope. That's not happening.
Well, see, it's up to her if she wants to talk to the media. I mean, it's kind of not, though. You're in a contract, like a binding contract.
No, you have to. It's part of it. I think, our interviews happening with Kirsten this week, or are they going to be this week's evictee? What do you think?
I really don't know because Kirsten's already in a pool having her like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Steven, we got to, the time has come. We have to talk about Mimi right now. We got to talk about Mimi and her office. Okay, we have to. There's no question. Miss Mimi, when she gets mad, she goes to her office, aka the storage room, and she lets it go. She lets loose, honey.
I was dying. Was that last night?
Yes, it was last night multiple times.
It was.
I don't care about my mama's booty smell.
She was like, I don't care. I don't care. You told me my mama bald head, my booty stank. Like,
bro, still gotta go. The math isn't mathing. Oh, I'm dead.
No, I gotta play that clip right the fuck now. That was just way too iconic.
Yes, it was good. My mama's booty stink.
I need just when she was like, I'm like, oh, she's talking to her. She was like, like so.
The math isn't mathing. But she's in on it now, though. She's in on the plan now, so we'll see. We'll see what she really thinks.
The math is not mathing.
Yep, Steven, you are lagging a little bit. FYI. I don't know.
It's probably from the sharing the screen.
Oh. Yeah, just let it go. It's cool. I think we're good.
But the math ain't mathing though. And
the math ain't mathing. And don't tell me, and if you tell me my mama's booty stink, Riley still has gotta go. Period.
They're just not wrong.
Honestly, Mimi is one of my favorites in the house. I really hope that she can make it far. I really have hopes for her. I think that she has potential to get by each round and make those bonds. So I really hope that she can make those bonds with people outside of Sari and that little group. I hope she can maybe make a bond with, I know she's doing within America right now. Like, I hope she can make something with Jag and these people. So, like, I know.
Wait, what's happening with America? Because I'm not seeing enough, even though I know she's got some good reads.
America is playing good, I think. America's not anyone's target right now, too. I think America and Mimi are playing similar games with their two different sides. I think America and Mimi team up, truthfully.
I think Mimi needs to learn to adapt her game. Like, yeah, the math might not be mathing, but you got to be able to move
go
forward.
With that. She is being a little too stubborn right now. She's just got to go with it. And I think she's realizing that right now because Saria, I think, sat her down, was like, this is what's going on. Buckle up. So she's like, all right, let's see. But I don't think she wants this. She wants Riley to go. But I don't think the numbers are there for Riley to go right now. The numbers are not there. It flipped that house. Says you don't mess with Sari Fields. Thank you.
But so I have seen this floating around, which kind of does make sense, that Sari is used to short games. And
yeah, survival 39 days.
Mm-hmm. And this is almost
triple.
Almost triple the amount. And she's playing a little fast, where still do. I get where she's coming from.
But Cameron leaving does help her game. Cameron is bringing up her time on traders. Cameron is making alliances with the boys. Cameron's close to Red. Cameron's getting close with Hysom. Cameron's getting close to Corey. I agree with Sari. I do not think Cameron's good for her game. I do think this is the right move this week. But the problem is she is now going to be throwing out her alliance with Hysom, who is amazing at competitions. If he makes it through next week and wins that veto, he's after Sari. Point blank in the period. So that's the downside of it. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But he may, yeah.
You don't think he's after Sari?
But it's also like, if he's just like wanting, I don't think throwing comps is even in his like wheelhouse. I think that it's one of those like, look at Michael from last year.
Yeah.
You got to get him out the moment you can.
Yeah, I agree. He needs to go. But if he wins next week, if he wins veto and then wins the HOH next to the week after, he's coming after Sari. Sari screwed him. Or is he?
And did we see that little, like, I don't know if I'd call it a full alliance because it hasn't been named yet, but that was kind of made today. Some, I guess, like agreement between
it's going to be
Matt, Riley,
Matt, Riley,
Sari, and Izzy.
Jag. Matt, Riley, Sari, and Izzy. Yes, the four of them. They want to somehow bring in like Jag and Blue and Felicia and like Mimi and make it kind of like a majority.
What about Corey? Then? Like,
Corey's there too, and Jared.
So then,
they
who's
have a majority.
not? Who's not?
It's basically everyone but like Bowie and Red and Hysom.
See, I thought they fucked with Red, and
No,
apparently they don't.
They
really
don't
anymore.
fuck with Red. No, it's been a while.
It's a while. It's been less than 2 weeks since the show started.
Hey, a while is a couple days. If you're not in on it from the weekend, you're out of tune with it. You know how Big Brother goes?
Yeah, 100 days. It's been.
Do you remember week 2 of last season? How much happened in 2 weeks then?
Week 2?
The first week with Paloma and Taylor. Hello.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. This just like, it's almost like if they're trying to like combine alliances, and it's, I don't know. It is a little bit risky, but like, do I think it is the best strategic move? Don't know. But Sari just ain't having that shit, and like, I'm here for it. But
I'm here for it too. So
it is kind of like, Hysom's being just. I mean, he's being a little bitch.
Maria, can you update on this, please? Like, what do you mean by it? You said Sari is not serious about the other alliance, so she's not serious about like that thing with Riley. Are you referring to? It's gonna be fun tonight, regardless. We'll get back. We'll get back to live foods very soon. I'm eager to.
I honestly think, I mean, look at how much speculation we had about so much shit preseason.
It's not happening.
I don't think that 18th house guest was ever going to actually happen.
It's not happening.
I think the fandom just went batshit crazy.
Yeah. 100%. No question. No question. Yeah, I mean, okay, so what do you think happens? This vote flips, Riley stays, Cameron goes. What do you think happens? Do you think we're going to have chaos feeds on Thursday?
Oh, with Hysom being blocked? Yes. And if what they're saying is true, like how, like Sari says, I want a full-blown unanimous vote just to like deflate.
Can you
Isom.
imagine? Can you
That-
imagine if he's left out of it?
And I saw the stats. That has never happened before, to where the HOH has been 100% blindsided, where he's thinking it's a unanimous vote for Riley and it's a unanimous vote for Cameron. That is like a total like HOH blindside.
Oh my God. They're currently going off about the lies, and they talked to Isom and not the rest of the Old Folk Alliance. But like, what? We'll have to watch. I'll have to look at Twitter. I don't think Isom is going to figure it out. I think he's going to be blindsided. I don't think he figures it out. Who's going to tell him?
Honestly, yeah. Like, who is he? Doesn't
Who's going to
have.
tell him?
He doesn't
Red,
have.
The people that would tell him are Red, Cameron, and I think Bowie. And I don't think any of them are even going to know about it.
He doesn't have a like. He doesn't have a ride or die, or even like. There's no one who's really, really on his side. Like, there's no. It's just not. He doesn't have it.
I agree.
And unless the only thing is, though, if they try to get Red in on it, I think that could cause a problem.
They're not getting Red in on it.
Okay, so it might not be a. They're sending Red into the nether region so that he loses his vote on Thursday. If that happens, then yes, it would be.
Yeah. Unanimous. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be messy.
All I can hope is that it seems like last season when they no longer have this like extra like Sunday competition.
Yeah.
I hope to God that it's just like not the whole season. We don't even get a glimpse of the HOH until the Sunday episode, because that kind of sucks. Like,
yeah,
I love the live HOHs.
I miss them. I miss them on the eviction night. I don't like why they do this anymore. They did this last season too. I don't like it.
I know.
Okay, so they aren't telling Red and only telling Bowie last minute. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Bowie will do whatever. Like Bowie said, she'll do what the house wants. Yeah. So they don't know if that's the case with the nether region, and that's why Sari offered herself to go into the nether region, because we don't know that it's just like lose a vote. It could be that you come back with a power, and they don't want someone else. They don't want to risk someone else getting some power that they don't know about.
Yeah, that's what will happen. Okay. Yeah, she has to choose someone to go there next. Maybe there won't be another person, but if there is, I think it's gonna be Red, and I think Sari is gonna convince her to do that. And which she will. So, yeah.
I want to ask you guys this, because this is something that I've been trying to figure out, and it seems like it might be this way, but is each week a different verse in the multiverse? Because last week I guess was Scramble verse. This is Scary verse.
So next week's either comic or
Humiliverse.
I think Humiliverse will have a fake eviction. That's my guess. Whenever they get to Humiliverse, it's going to be a fake eviction. It's going to be.
I would think that would be Scramble verse, because
no, Humiliverse, because it's humiliating the HOH.
But Scrambleverse, what actually happened? That's the thing. We still don't know what actually happened to Corey in the nether region. Like, that was never talked about.
I know, it's really stupid.
I wonder if that's because Luke was expelled.
Do you want to know why? It wasn't addressed? Because the writers strike, and they don't have writers for this show. So producers are writing everything, and it's not making sense. That's why. There's your answer.
I think maybe I haven't really heard.
There are show writers. There are people that write for these shows. It's not happening right now.
Well, honestly, good, because they haven't done well in the past. So honestly, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Let them be chaotic and all over the place because the writers in the past for the show don't want it.
Yeah, I agree. So let's talk about it. Felicia is kind of not doing much. She's kind of going with it. I think Izzy is really team fun feeds right now. I love watching Izzy on this. Izzy's fun. Izzy's a good time. Are you enjoying Izzy?
Yeah, no, Izzy is absolutely needed. We needed someone cracked.
I agree. Oh, absolutely. I think that Izzy right now is a mess. Like she game bots 24 hours a day. I think if Izzy gets HOH, you think that Heisem is has HOH-itis? You have no idea.
I
Who
am.
is
I'm
Mimi doing
so.
that right now? Because I really
I am
I'm on mute.
I am so ready for an Izzy HOH.
Really? Oh, she's
I
in the
want.
bathroom right now. Mimi's having a conversation in the bathroom right now. I want to fuck him up. Oh my.
No, I want for the next HOH. I want either Izzy or Felicia.
Okay.
I think both would be just entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Felicia, just for the fact that she has stated that there's going to be 2 hours of the day that no one's allowed out there because that's nap time.
Yeah. So right now I think Riley's gonna be okay. We'll see what happens. Jared HOH, I do not want to see Jared HOH.
I do not.
Think Jared is an idiot. Jared does not know how to play this game. Sorry.
If Jared would have actually won this past HOH, that would have been terrible because he would have had to show his cards.
Yeah,
and he's the one who's like on both sides. That would have been the worst case scenario.
Who would have Jared put up?
Probably Blowy.
Blowy? But what do you have actually?
That there's no.
Are we just calling her Blowy now? Is that our name for her, Blowy?
I think so.
Okay. We need to start this.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, hello, Bowie Jane, Blowy J.
Blowy J.
Blowy J. Blowy J.
Love it. I'm here for it. I'm here. We started with Blowy J. If we ever get the chance to interview Blowy J, I'm calling her that to her face. Intent.
I mean, like, really. Like, it's just... It's too much. Like, No.
Yeah, I agree.
It's way too much.
Yeah, you see, Jared is gonna screw up Cerie's game. I think if Cerie goes, it's her son's fault. I said this on Twitter.
I mean, you're just like you're not wrong, but she needs to check his ass. I mean, straight up. What is this?
Interesting.
I mean, but that still doesn't explain why she wouldn't do the press the next day. Like that, she's still an evicted house guest. Like the episode wasn't. I mean, in fact, I think if anything, well, unless you mean like the exit interviews wouldn't be dominated by Luke. By Josh had to take a bathroom break. But the episode, well, not the episode, but the exit interviews would end up being dominated by Luke conversation. And so that would be the only thing that makes sense. But it's so weird that we haven't gotten, there's been no kind of press from her. Like very unorthodox. Unless they just don't want any more, like they don't want people asking, I can see where they would come from with not wanting to ask, like, no questions to Kirsten about the whole Luke situation. Because if you get evicted pre-jury, press can ask the house guests whatever they want. I mean, whatever they want. Post jury, it's a little different, but pre jury, you can ask whatever you want. And I think they just didn't want to, that topic was fresh. They didn't want to do that. Oh, the challenge exit press. I mean, but do we think CBS cares more about the challenge versus Big Brother? I don't know. Wait, so in a way, it is good to get evicted before jury. It's great for all of us viewers because we can ask them whatever we want, but once you're in jury, we have to get, you have to get questions approved. You can't really ask them to the house guests yourself. It's a different kind of process, and they have to be, the questions have to be approved to make sure that you're not giving any type of game away. So it makes sense, but I don't know if Kirsten's press interviews are delayed a week, or if we're just not getting Kirsten and we're going to get the next, the next house guest who gets evicted. So, I mean, we'll see who we get. The first press interviews will be Friday, and there will be some Monday as well.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
yeah,
Josh.
So we're talking about press. Yeah, there's going to be press interviews on Friday and Monday this year. So you're going to get 2 days of them. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to get fall schedule, which means there's going to be like a reality TV show on every night. So
and sports.
Yay sports.
But that at least with it moving to, I think it's moving to 10 p.m. on Sundays, which honestly is once sports start and whatnot. But honestly,
what happens with the delay though? It's going to be a delay.
But no, I think that's the reason why, because there won't be as much of a delay because because that delay, I'm like, we really had a delay for golf. Like, come on.
Yeah, because everyone here wants to watch golf, obviously, right, y'all? Come on, go golf. Yes.
I know. Although I'm about to use a VPN. Like, the next time that happens, I'm using a VPN and watching it.
Right. Siri needs to put Jared in timeout. Is he doing stuff right now, Natalie? Is Jared doing the same thing where he's like going anti this right now? Siri's going to have a little conversation with him, though. She's going to have to sit him down because he is a mess. The more Jared uses this, the worse.
Wow, Sophie, that's a compliment coming from you. We'll take it.
Thanks, Sophie. Thank you. You know what? Finally, a compliment from Sophie. Okay, so what are Sari and Izzy talking about right now? Are they talking about Jared? Someone give me an update here, because I'm on mute at the moment with them. So I'd like to know. Let's make a decision. They haven't made the decision yet. They're going back and forth. No, I don't. I want it to be a flip. I want Riley to stay.
But at least I will say the good thing about this, regardless of if it happens or not, Sari, and I knew this, the moment we knew Sari was in the house, we all knew that Sari was never going to let's do what the HOH wants for the week. She was never going to let that shit happen.
No, she's doing what she wants.
And
great TV.
If you set that tone this early in the game, perfect. Because do what the HOH wants, vote with the house. Fuck all that. No.
Right. I agree.
Not how it's going down.
It's like now they're going back and forth and whatnot. Is anyone watching that knows what's going on right now? Are they going back and forth again? Anyone? I'm going to ask maybe Miranda or Natalie or Joseph? One of y'all are watching right now. Let us know. We want to know. Are they talking about Heisem again? I'll tell you now. Izzy is so headstrong on getting Heisem out, but like it's actually kind of funny because Heisem really does want to look out for Izzy. I do think Heisem wants to go to the end with Izzy, but I don't care. I kind of want him gone. So.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God! Suri has had several conversations today. They lightweight got into it. Suri walked off. Jared then told Izzy that Suri was too emotional. Suri's gonna vote out her son this season. It's gonna happen. Suri's gonna vote him out. It will happen.
Side note, Sophie, that is the best season of the challenge. Final Reckoning. I've watched that 5 times at least.
Natalie.
I mean, Bowie is pink.
Oh my Lord.
Blowy J pink.
Oh my. So Jared is not listening to his mama is the problem. They're fighting.
The girls are fighting.
Not the girls. I mean, Jared and his mother.
Oh, I know.
That's messy. They're just talking about making deals with everyone but them. Oh, hi, son. Making deals with everyone but them. Perfect. So they're still on board. Riley gets to stage train. Jared's going to be the only one. Jared's going to screw up his own game if he keeps doing this. It's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen. Yeah. I think they're going to get into a big old fight over this, though, and Cerise going to win.
So here's what I thought.
Why does Jared want Riley out so bad? She's looking out for him. Why is Jared so whatever? Messy.
So I was thinking, I'm like, okay, what could be a situation to where Izzy spills the beans? And I'm thinking if she's
not
on the
going to
block.
happen.
No, let's say this. Let's say
She's on the block with
Heisem wins the veto, and then like maybe like another HOH, and Izzy and Sari or Izzy and Jared go on the block together.
If Izzy and Jared go on the block together, I could see it happening. If it's Izzy and Suri, I don't see it happening.
I don't know. Look at Izzy's not what Izzy's that if that's
Izzy's
your last
blindly loyal to Suri. I don't think Izzy's gonna screw Suri over. Would she screw Jared over? Yes. Do I see Suri turning on Jared in this game?
Absolutely. I didn't at first. At this point,
Absolutely.
I definitely do.
Absolutely. I could see Suri sending his ass home early.
But if it's your last resort, and let's say Izzy and Suri are on the block together, and you want to drop a bomb, that is her time to do it. I don't think she would do it any other time, but like if she finds herself on the block, I mean that's what you have. But you bet if that's the case, it better be pre-jury, because if you do that shit post-jury, you are losing 2 votes right there.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jared will give in to this eventually. He doesn't want to do it. He's gonna try. I think he knows he needs to work McCall to do it. But we'll see. So she's accidentally going to say something that reveals she's I could see that too, Bill. I could as well.
I really could as well.
Yeah, Bill's a friend of mine. He is not a Suri fan. He does not like Suri. Oh! He doesn't.
He must not have watched Traders.
I don't know if he watched Traders. Bill, did you watch the Traders? Bill, he doesn't like big time villains. He wants people to play good games. And I'm here for that. People like that type of player too. I just don't. I'm not one of them. I like a villain. But I like Bill, so we're good. We're good. All right. Eddie, Jared trying to have a showmance while his mom is in the house.
Okay, with who? With Blue? Or Riley? Or who?
With Blue. Yeah. Which getting rid of Riley is not going to help with that showmance.
At all.
He's an idiot. Truthfully. Went the house. Okay. Izzy just told Cerise she feels better with Matt than she does with Hyson.
I
Good.
would too.
I do too. Matt's a great guy. I like Matt. I do. I'm rooting for Matt. 100%. I think he's sweet as pie. Wouldn't the house be pissed if they find out that Izzy knew all along? Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's in Izzy's best interest to reveal that. I think Izzy's
with them. Oh,
Michael, but that's a different situation though,
It
because
is a
Michael and
different
Brittany was a race
situation.
thing. Michael and Brittany was a race thing. This has nothing to do with race.
Yeah,
So I
because
disagree, Maria.
because it's more so of like if she said that, it's like, okay, instead of evicting one person, Izzy, we can get rid of two people who
Yeah.
will vote together all
Yeah.
the time.
Suri and Jared, while they are black, it has nothing to do with race. Last season with Kyle, he was trying to make an alliance of all the white people, thinking that all the POCs were aligning together.
But I do get
That's where there's a difference.
I get what she means as far as like, you know, keeping a secret and then using it when it benefits your game. But it's also like the secret she was, or that Michael was keeping, was like, oh, okay, you're gonna use something like that versus like this.
I do think Hisam is probably really good in bed. I'm just gonna say that. I do think he's like a dom daddy. So like I'm here for that. But like it's not good for the Big Brother house.
I sorry, but I gotta say this about Hisam. Can he please stop wearing white socks with black shoes?
And can he stop wearing that bandana thing?
I don't get it.
He looks like a pirate.
Never seen him without that. Never seen him without the white socks, black shoes, and take your damn shirt off.
You know he's the dom daddy. Like you know he's probably good in bed. I get the vibe he is.
He's a little too like, oh my god. Honestly, his diary room sessions have actually got to be the worst of the season. He's so factual. He's so, and then I did this, and then I didn't. It's a little cringe. Not a fan of it.
If you can go back to Maria, which Maria, we adore you. Like, thank you. It has nothing. Like what I was saying was, Izzy revealing Jared and Sari, taking time to do that. If people got mad at that, it's understandable. But people got mad at. Do you agree with this? Even people got mad at Michael and Brittany for keeping that thing, that the whole Kyle situation, because they used it as strategy,
right?
But it should have been outed right away.
Exactly that. That's why like, it's a little different.
Microaggressive. This is like, and that whole situation in itself was based on Kyle trying to make like a white alliance. This is just a secret about a mother-son duo.
Right. It's similar to where, you know, you're keeping a secret from the house, but it's like, it's what the secret is that it's, you know, it's not as bad of a situation.
Yeah. That's what we were saying, Maria. So, surprised nobody caught on that Suri and Jared can be related, because they do look alike, though. They really do.
They do, but I feel like it's one of those things like when you're in the house and you have no idea that could even be an option. You're just probably not thinking to look for something like that.
Yeah.
But I also am just
The Reality Kingdom made the post like, would it be problematic for someone to out that, saying if they look like? I think Reality Kingdom made a post about that.
I was thinking that too. Because I'm like, I mean, like, what if they were wrong?
If they were wrong, then that's like super problematic. You know, like, that's super problematic if you're wrong. So that's why it's like, so that makes sense. I know Reality Kingdom. Shout out to Reality Kingdom, by the way. They made a post, like a poll almost, and I didn't see what the poll results were, but makes sense.
But also, I don't think anyone does, because if there's one place they would have said that, it would be in the diary room, and we haven't heard shit.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't know. I don't know. Like the feeds are good right now, so like that's what I'm happy about. We'll see how the episodes are edited. The eviction episode I'm antsy about, to see how this gets edited and how they show it and what happens. I'm excited about it, but I feel like they need to put more diary room and more strategy. Like the episodes I don't like lately, Like the last couple years, the episodes are strictly like comical and like about the challenges. And I want to see like the strategizing.
Well, I think it also has to do with there being when there's so many people in the house, there's so much more competition to show,
Yeah.
and there's just like you got to like start building your storylines, and so there's just like there's a lot more, and then any glimpse of a showmance that they start to see, like with Matt and Riley, they're like, oh, we gotta air this now just in case Riley leaves.
Yeah, that's not going to be a showman's. They don't like each other like that. They're like brother and sister, right? Or am I completely wrong?
No,
They're showmancing.
They're showmancy.
They're showmancy. Okay, all right.
It's starting to get that way.
Let's go.
Huh? Sophie Dophie, kind of agree. It's good. Like Challenge USA 2 is like really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, but there are lulls in Big Brother. It happens now. It's not like they can edit all of the good shit into it. I mean, well, they could. But like for one, Izzy is getting like no airtime on the episodes.
Is she? I didn't notice that.
They don't show any of her
Really?
like, chaoticness. She's barely on the episodes at all.
Oh my god, no! She's like the star of the show this season.
Like she's getting a little bit of a ghost edit. It's odd.
That's awful.
But I also think it's the veto episodes are the ones that I feel like it's like the veto episodes, and then the first 20 minutes of the Thursday episodes is when you kind of get the whole like talking points.
I think we'll get some Izzy in the next 2 episodes.
Oh, we have to.
We have to, because I think Izzy's a big part of this vote flip. Izzy and Suri did this whole thing. They may put it all on Suri though. They might. But Izzy's been a big part of this, though. Huge.
Izzy Fields.
I like Izzy. I'm excited to interview Izzy. Like, Izzy's the one I'm most excited to interview. I think Izzy's going to be a ball of fun. I like her. She's crazy, but I like her.
I like her for she's definitely like some fun feats. But like, if there is any other Big Brother contestant from the past, who would you say? And in the chat, put this too. Who is Izzy most similar to of any past Big Brother player? Because I've been trying to. No, because Izzy, some of the stuff Izzy says makes it like Paloma didn't make a damn sense.
Okay, I'm being serious now. Audrey season 17, Vanessa season, running around the house. Davon used to call her Slither, like a little snake running around. Not stopping the game botting. It's her. A little bit Audrey.
She is definitely like a bit of a game bot. See, she hasn't won HOH yet. It's like I can understand when you go on these like weird ass like if she was acting like this as HOH, I'd say Frenchie.
Be Frenchie. Frenchie could. Frenchie's the same way. It's like the overplayer. That girl from Big Brother 3, Amy. Amy didn't play the game too hard. There's no one in Big Brother 3 apart from Danielle who actually played the game. I could see that. No, but Brittany wasn't really a game bot. Brittany kind of just followed Michael around.
Oh my gosh! No. Oh my! Wait, is she Caitlin Herman?
No, not Caitlin Herman. She's not Caitlin Herman, please.
But some people are saying that, like, do you think that Suri is being any bit of a BB19 Paul in some ways?
A little bit.
Yeah?
A little bit. But I'm enjoying this. I didn't enjoy Paul.
Right.
The difference between this and Big Brother 19 is I liked No one in that cast. That cast was so bad that Cody won America's Favorite.
Yeah.
That's how bad that season was. If your America's Favorite is Cody Nixon, it's a bad season.
Sari was on Traders, but as far as if you mean like from Big Brother, it was
Rachel
Cody.
Riley.
Cody from BB16 and BB22, and Rachel Riley from BB12 and BB13.
12 and 13. And you had Stephanie LaGrossa from Survivor, Palau, and Guatemala. And Heroes versus Villains.
The first 2 weeks can be this or that. Like it's honestly, I feel like it's season to season. But
honestly, I disagree. We've talked about Big Brother 15. The second week of Big Brother 15 is some good feeds. It's real good feeds.
That was some real cute feeds.
Real cute.
Yeah, but also I tend to usually find a week when the HOH also wins veto tends to be boring. But look, it's not boring right now.
Nope, because the whole house is turning on the HOH.
Donnie did win. Donnie won.
Did he? Did he?
Yeah, for BB16, Donnie
Y'all,
won.
do you guys want some tea? Want some funny tea? Let me tell this. When I went, I just seen talk last Thursday night. We went and there was Taylor, Azza, and Nicole Franzel and Victor that were there. Okay. Now I get there, and I told Nicole Franzel that she needs to own her shit. I did. I said it to her.
You said that shit.
I said that shit. I said it. I was like, Nicole, I was like, you deserve some flowers. Okay, you are a legend. You got through far in all 3 of your games. You did do what you got to do. Okay. However, if you want the fans to like you, you need to own your shit, hon. You need to own it. And that's
when she left. And that's when she left.
I don't hate anybody. Well, the tea is she got there. No one gave her an applause. Then Taylor got there, and everyone gave Taylor an applause. They were shouting from the rooftops for Queen Taylor, as they should, because Taylor's awesome, like so much fun in person. And 10 minutes after Nicole Franzel leaves,
she left. She left before the episode.
She left before the episode aired. It was still light out when Nicole Franzel and Victor left. Yeah, but I told her, I'm like, girl, like you need to own your shit. Own your shit. Own it, as Lisa Rennet says. Own it. You want to stab Ian in the back? Don't get on camera and tell us you are sad about this decision. We know you're bullshitting. Own it. Say you're backstabbing your friend. The audience will respect that. But you got to own it. You can't do this. You can't let the audience pretend to let the audience think you're a hero when you're a villain. We know the truth. We watch the live feeds. We know you're a villain. So own your villainess. Own it. And that's the problem. She's very sweet. She's a nice girl. She has a cute family. Like I don't hate anybody. I don't know her. I can't hate her. I hate that she doesn't own her shit. That's what I do hate. I do not like that she doesn't own her shit. So she can own her shit and say, I'm a villain. I'll cut anybody to get to the end, and I don't care. Then props to you, mama. And I'm here for it. And that's a good villain. Do you agree with that?
I mean, she should, but I know she won't. And
yeah, I don't know. If I was there, I'd own it. I would sit there and I'd be like, I screwed all of you. Sorry.
She spent more days in Big Brother house than anyone else, and she hasn't owned it yet.
Her strategy works. She's just got to own it.
Couple tries and a couple guys, and it worked.
It worked. Okay, yeah. But anyway, though, Paul just was really sloppy, and the whole thing with Dominique was really effed up. I thought that was straight up racist as well. The shit they did to Dominique before her eviction was not cute. I think someone would get expelled in today's Big Brother for what they said about her that season on the feeds. Do you remember that?
I don't remember exactly what was said, but I think it's more so like now. I think now it's more so like it's in the contract, no racial slurs.
Do you think Erin Greaves would be ejected from the house in today's Big Brother? Would have she been expelled from the house for what she said? Because she never said the N-word.
No, but a couple other people did that season.
Yeah, I think they would have expelled, like, I think she would have gotten expelled. I think what she said was real bad. It was, I think, the worst things you can say is what she said. I think in today's Big Brother, she would have been expelled. I think so. I think her and Gina Marie both would have been expelled.
Gina Marie 1000% would, and then that girl Caitlyn,
Yeah.
like they both said the N-word on the feeds.
Yeah. Caitlyn Herman did say it, so she would be expelled
no,
in today's Big Brother. So did JC. 2 people said it in season 20. JC and Caitlyn.
I mean Caitlyn from
said it.
BB15.
Okay. Oh, I remember her. No, I don't.
There was a scene like when her and Amanda were standing in front of the bathroom mirrors, and she said it, and she was like, "Oh, I just said the N-word," and Amanda was like, "So what?"
Oh, that is not good. That's not good. That season 15 is a mess. Oh, they just want to pretend it never happened, do they?
They really don't.
Ooh. No. All right. With that said, is there anything else we want to talk about tonight before our eviction episode?
Flip the vote.
Okay. If you're watching, let us know if you think this vote's going to flip. I think it is. As of now, it is, but it can go back and forth. But with that said, Steven, tell everyone where they can follow you. And don't ever forget to hit the like.
Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe.
Okay. Yep.
Hit that bell.
First, Steven.
Hit that bell.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Follow Steven.
You can follow me on Instagram at Reginald__George. Or you can find me on Twitter at WasReallyGood1.
And you can follow me on our Couch Potato Queens Twitter. That's at Couch Potato Queens, QWNZ. You can follow us on Instagram at Couch Potato Queens. You can follow me at my private Instagram at Mendels8. That's MENDELS, the number 8. And make sure to like and subscribe the video. We have a lot coming up. We might have some fun interviews coming up this season, but I think we're going to get one. Actually, the first one happens, which it might be Monday. I don't know, but we have some things coming up, which you guys will be excited about. And with that, hope you guys have a good night, and we will see you on Thursday right after the episode. Good night, everybody.